Thursday. This day, oh my God. Like, I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. We just have to get through 4 classes and then the field trip. The field trip wasn't... Problem was is that no one bothered to count, myself included, did not bother to count how many kids we had. We almost didn't fit everyone on the bus. And yeah. Oh boy. And then I came home and frantically have been packing ever since. It is 10 to 5, quarter to 5. I have class tonight. I'm only going for a little bit so I can go to bed. And then, yeah, I'm basically packed. I am bringing just 2 sock whips. I was going to bring my anthology throw, but it won't fit in my backpack. So, and my 2 reading-related Barley Pearls bags. I have wound up and cast on, initially, Nesta from Bumblebee Acres from their ACOTAR collection, which is new. And Salem's Lot from the Stephen King Club, which is not new. That's in this one. That's all I'm bringing. Because I know I originally had like 6 socks packed. And I'm like, I'm not going to knit on any of these. Let's be real. Be lucky. Like, I will work on these in the airport. That's probably about it. So I'm just bringing these. That's all I'm bringing. And then, oh, I'm bringing my pocket or my thingy to knit at the festival. It's got snails on it. I'll actually probably get more of these from, talked about it before. Now I can't think of the name of it. Is it in here? Yes. Cottontail Farms. Thank you. Couldn't remember. There's a tag inside that says. So, yeah, basically, some good stuff did happen today. Don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it, but some good stuff happened today. So, pretty proud of myself. I think this is the fewest amount of whips I have ever brought anywhere, and I'm going to be honest, I will probably pack one more. So, because I filmed almost nothing today, I'm just going to attach this to the Friday, Saturday, Sunday vlog. So, you'll see this on Monday when I'm back. So, it is, yeah, like I said, it's almost 5. Probably gonna eat dinner. I desperately need to drink some water. And then I'm going to go to class for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to bed because we got to get up early. So, yeah, weather turned real gross here. It was nice earlier in the day, and now it's yucky. So, yeah, I'm desperately trying not to put more things in my backpack. Not going to. Not. So this giant thing of gum that I'm not even going to bring this with me. I'm taking that out too. Okay, what else is in here that I don't need? That I need. Okay. All right. 2 minutes and 40-some seconds of vlog. Good job for Thursday. This was ridiculous. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow when we begin our journey to Rhinebeck. car, me, Nina, who's this old knit on YouTube, and she's Ine on Instagram, and Sarah. Oh, here I can't flip the camera around, but I can do this. So there's Nina. Can you see Nina? There's Nina. Hi. That's Sarah. Hi. She's Sassafrass. That's Karen. You know Karen. And there's me. So we're currently in what? We're in not in Nina's car. We're in whose car are we in, Nina?
We're in Jen's car.
We're in Jen's car, and she told me her Instagram, but I can't remember what it is. I'll put it in. J-Lo, and there's numbers, I think.
W89.
Yes, she's Jen White. Yeah. So I'll put it in the notes when we do the vlog when we get home. But we are currently in the car with air conditioning, and I'm going to show you what we're doing. So we're currently making
goat cheese.
a cheese plate.
Yep,
with all these Trader Joe's snacks in addition. I'm currently eating seaweed.
Tapas sampler.
So that's what we're doing now.
And
this is the greatest Rhinebeck experience I've ever had.
Orchard apple. It's the size of a baby's head. We'll cut that up. I absolutely have a knife.
And this is why you want to have friends who live super close so they can do this kind of stuff.
I also have real forks and knives. I need to go get the plates.
Okay.
I have section plates because this is not my first rodeo.
No, it's not.
I also have soda waters if you would
like
those.
Please.
They're cold.
morning. It is Monday, October 23rd. I'm home. So, this is going to be the end of the Rhinebeck vlog. I think I did okay filming. We'll see. Filmed nothing on the hill. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not going to talk about the festival on Friday. I'm going to show you what I bought. That's all I'm going to do. If you've been on Instagram, you know what's going on. So, that's all I'm going to say. There's almost no footage from that day anyway. So, I will talk to you about what I bought. So, let's get into the ultimate crinkle. It's my haul from Rhinebeck, because that's why we're here, right? So, I'm going to just start in this bag and we'll see how we go. I think I was not restrained, but I think I was pretty. Sorry, I have to fluff my hair because I'm just gotten out of the shower. It's almost 8:15, 8:30. Gigi's in the background. Gigi! Madam, do you want to come help? Our Gorko was running earlier. I paused him so I could record because I'm like, I don't need to be accosted by my robot vacuum while I do this. Oh, before we do the haul, hands down, probably my best Rhinebeck ever. It was so nice to meet so many of you, and thank you for coming and saying hi, taking pictures, telling me how much you love the podcast. I can't look at the camera because I get all embarrassed about it, but it means a whole lot, and I appreciate it very much. And I had hands down the best Rhinebeck I've ever had. This is my third one, hands down the best, Friday notwithstanding. Yeah. So, Cat's here now. Yeah, thank you. It was amazing. So, we're obviously here in comfy clothes and sports mode here. And let's talk about some stuff. So, we're going to start with this because it's little. Actually, let's start with, I'm going to get the littler stuff out first. And then we'll talk about the yarn. So, first of all, my friendship bracelets from Sarah, who is Sassafrass Knits. I'll tag her below. And Megan, who is Penny Moons, who you know and love. There you go. My one from Sarah says Yarn Snob, and my one from Megan says Socks. So, those are on now. Okay. That was the first little thing. In here this is like program and business cards and the book from Saturday and Sunday. I did get a sweatshirt with this on it. It's bright orange. I just didn't feel like wearing it today. So, I'm wearing a hoodie. This is in my bag from Yarn Caffe Creations. I did get yarn from Yarn Caffe Creations. But let's start with the littlest. Let's start with my bag. So I have, yeah, okay. So we'll pull stuff out and then we'll talk about what's in there. So I did get another pocket from Cottontail Farms. I got this on Saturday. It's got little hedgehogs on it. So now I have snails and hedgehogs. I love these. I need more of these. So yeah, this is Cottontail Farm. Yeah, Cottontail Farm. They're on Etsy. I will link all the shops below. I will also put as many of the vendors from Friday as I can into the vlog. Notes. Okay, this is in no particular order. I got stitch stoppers or needle stoppers from Fangirl Fibers that look like Cinderella's castle. I got, this is my postcard from Bumblebee Acres. I got this sticker from Friday from Emily. I believe Jamie drew this. Jamie of Pacific Knit Co. I also got this sticker sheet from Pacific Knit Co. and Emily. There's a blue and a pink. I got the pink. There's a new water bottle in the future because it's going to be just knitting stickers. I'm 100% on this because I also have my Bumblebee Acres New York Sheep and Wool Festival to go with my Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival. I got this pin from Flora and Fauna Farm. I have yarn from them too. I'll show you. And then I ran into Kevin and Ray of Needles at the Ready. So they were giving out tape measures. So there's that. I love it because it's blue. It's a nice tape measure. I, from Wing and a Prayer Farm, got this, I'm going to call it a sweater groomer. It's a de-linter thingy. I got a Ghostface Progress Keeper from Sinful Yarns on Friday. I got I think this is the last of my littles. And if I forgot something, I apologize. And I got this little ghosty from Dragon Hoard. it's so cool because she did this resin on the top. So like this is the polymer clay, and then she oh, it's so good. This little ghosty friend. And then I got this bag. I've wanted one of these bags since 2019 for my first Rhinebeck. This is Tika Bags, T-I-K-A bags. So it's clear, but it's like quilted, and then it has... We were debating whether this is a Christmas bag or not. I think they're just socks. They may indeed be stockings. I think you can argue for either. And then there's a cute flower lining. So these are really cool. They have a bunch of sizes of these, but this is like the sock size one. I love it. And it smells farmy. It makes me happy. Okay, so that's all the little stuff. We can talk about yarn now. I do need to keep drinking water, so I apologize for the swallowing sound. It's the one thing I will apologize for because it bothers me when other people do it, but I need to drink water. I did get home at 10:30 last night. As I put on Instagram, shout out to Elaine, who we met. It was so fun. We met her in the airport on Friday, flying out, and then she was on the same flight with us coming back. And I think she's the reason we made it to the train, or we made it to the bus. We were planning to get on the 8 o'clock bus because our flight was supposed to get in at 6:25. And I'm like, there's no way we're getting taxied in, off the plane, through the gate, to baggage claim, and on that bus by 7. Like, there's no way. Our flight got in 15 minutes early. Our bag showed up immediately at the carousel. And we got, so I haven't flown, I have done connecting flights in O'Hare, but I haven't done a, have to get transport after the flight to O'Hare. So, if you've ever flown out of Orlando International or Detroit, there's like a train, like a subway Amtrak-y, like L train situation that like runs through the airport. O'Hare has one of those now for parking and buses and rental cars. So instead of having to wander through the guts of O'Hare trying to find the correct bus area to get on the bus to come home, which is why I've always been salty about taking the bus. It's never the drive down to O'Hare, it's getting home, because getting it in Chicago is tricky. Now it's not, you just follow. This is for future reference in case anyone ever needs this. You follow the sign for baggage claim, or for rental cars, and you follow it. You go up a couple escalators from baggage claim, and then you get on this little train that takes you to what is now like the transportation hubs. That's where rental cars are. That's where you parking lot, like you can get to parking lots from there and other terminals and stuff. And yeah, we just ran down to the bus the bus bays, and there was the bus, and we made it by 3 minutes onto the 7 o'clock bus. And Elaine was with us on the little tram because she was going to her car, and she's like, if you miss your 7 o'clock, I'll drive you, because she's from nearby. I don't want to disclose where she's from. But she's like, I can drive you. I'll just throw my kids' car seats in the back. You might have to sit with your backpacks in your laps. But we thankfully made it. So that was really nice. So yeah, I was home by 10:30, came home and immediately crashed. And yeah, now we're doing haul. Sorry. Tired. It's all good. Okay, so let's start with the yarn. So from Yarn Caffe Creations, which is only my second skein I've ever had from Yarn Caffe Creations. This is, I'm just going to call it Party 2023. It's a little dark in here today, so the light, it's going to focus weird, but this is on her 85-15 base, 437 yards to 100 grams. It's a 4-ply. It's pretty. Yeah, it's doing weird focusy things. There's this. That's skein 1. From Sinful Yarns, I got Sweet Whiskey on the 85-15 base, 437 yards to 100 grams, 4-ply. I got from Yarnaceous Fibers, this is the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery from the Haunted New York collection. A lot of these vendors that I'm going to list, obviously you've seen me talk about them before, a lot of them, but I'm going to list them on the, sorry, what was I going to say? Oh, they're going to all have a lot of inventory to share with you online, I'm hoping, or I'm thinking. So that's Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. I'm going to pause this and see if I can mess with the camera setting a little bit because it's focusing real weird and it's bugging me. Okay, we're back. I scooted the camera a tiny bit closer. I think it's because it's so gray out. It's raining. I brought the rain back with me, apparently. It's supposed to rain the entire rest of the week. So we might just have to deal with it. I don't know. If it's annoying, I apologize. From more of the Haunted New York, this is the Amityville Horror House. Fun fact about the Amityville horror movie that stars Ryan Reynolds, which is the remake. They filmed it in Wisconsin, down near Kenosha in the Illinois border. So yes, this is the Amityville Horror House. I love this. More Fangirl Fibers. This was the It's Raining Sheep show color. It's gorgeous. It's on the 80/20 2-ply. Oh, Tristan of Dragon Hoard, her show color for the Friday was Wine-O-Ween. This is on her 75/25, which is her myth fingering. We'll do a little of this. This will be good. I might be able to adjust this. I'm going to stop focusing on the focusing issue. There's that. That's so pretty. There's definitely a color theme going on with these, especially. Okay. Is that all this? Nope. I have a little more Saturday or Friday, and then we'll go into Saturday a little more. This was Yarnaceous' show color. This is the only socks that I bought. Very proud of myself. This is It's Raining Dinos, and I can't say it's Hallelujah, but with roar in front of it. I sound really silly when I try to say it, so. This green, unbelievable. It's so good. So there's the show set. So that's, nope, I have 2 more from Friday. I now have Hudson West yarn. Now, full disclosure, asked Colin twice to buy a sweater's quantity. Here's the thing, if I had bought a sweater's quantity, that was all I was doing for the whole week, and I was not eating. I was not buying anything else. So we're going to start trying to make some more hats in life, because I'm trying to teach myself that you don't have to make a sweater out of every single yarn you like. You can just make hats and stuff, because hats are useful. So on the Forge base from Hudson West, this is Bourbon. This was new for this past weekend. And then I got Mallard, which is my favorite Hudson West color. It's Mallard. Bourbon's also a very close second, but that's new. This one's been around for a while. If they ever discontinue it, I will buy a sweater's quantity of it immediately. Okay, that was Friday. Saturday and Sunday. So actually, Chi-Chi's sitting propped up on this pillow, like judging me. Hold on, I'll show you. What are you doing, Bug? You being judgmental? I know you're not, but your face looks judgy. She's silly. All right, coming back to me. You can see the tray and all my stuff. Whee! That's way too close to my face. Okay, so let's do Saturday. On Saturday, I only bought 3 skeins of yarn. But as you saw me wearing in the photos, I bought a sweatshirt, and you didn't see it underneath, a t-shirt from the Samuel's Candy Sweet Shop. Samuel's Sweet Shop. The card got all bent in my bag. But this is where the hoodie, or not the hoodie, the sweatshirt and the t-shirts that just say Rhinebeck on them. That is a shout out to Nina of the This Old Knit podcast for that one. She was talking to me on Instagram about how she got this shirt last year and she wears it constantly. It's like her favorite shirt. And that's where we met on Saturday, and I ended up buying both. The shirt is in like a pumpkin orange, and then the sweatshirt you saw me wearing yesterday is cream with just the word Rhinebeck written in brown. Talking to the guy at the booth, he had said that someone they knew, like the person who makes the shirts or something, had said that all this festival, all the knitters just call it Rhinebeck. So they brought the shirts thinking they'd sell well, and I hope they did, because I definitely bought one, and Karen got one. And she got the sweatshirt. So anyway, Saturday, immediately went to the Bumblebee Acres booth, because that's my MO. And I only bought 3 skeins, which is reasonable for me from them. This is the one Lord of the Rings color they had in the booth that I did not already own. This is Springtime in Hobbiton, or Spring in Hobbiton. On the Coquette base, obviously. I got Jamie and Claire from the Outlander collection on the Coquette base. I'm going to just do this. Oh, that's good. And then I bought Dragonfly and Amber, which is one of the very original very first original Outlander colors from way back, like 2015, 16 times, I think, maybe 17, 18. But I've never owned this one, and I've always wanted it, so we got that as well. That was my Bumblebee haul. And then on Sunday, I got from the Good Shepherd. This was my only impulse purchase. Karen and I both impulse purchased this. This is the Shepherd's Rainbow from the Good Shepherd. This is the color Arizona Sunset. It's an 80/20 4-ply, 400 yards, fingering weight, grown and spun in the United States. How could I not get this? I could not pass this up. This is amazing. Yay. And then I got some bucket list yarn. I have wanted yarn from A Wing and a Prayer farm since 2019. And I was able to get some this year because I actually planned a little bit better and saved some money up so I could. So this is A Wing and a Prayer. This is Thelma and Louise, which is 50% Cotswold and Cornwall wool and 50% alpaca. It's technically a DK weight. It's a 2-ply. And it's just this nice natural color. A little bit of grayish in there. Oatmeal-y. So there's that. And I got this from Flora and Fauna Farm. And it's their Vernal base, which is a Romney. I don't know if Vernal is the sheep or the base. Someone knows, they can correct me. It's New York State wool raised in their pasture-based off-grid farm from the fleeces of violet, fern, clover, parsley, and fennel. So this must be the name of the base, is Vernal. It's technically a sport weight in the midnight blue color. My plan is I'm going to do, I think it's called the Drip Pyramid by Emily Green hat. And if I have enough, I'll do the mittens too. Put these together. This is a little more green in life. Maybe not. Maybe it is blue. Maybe it is showing up true to color on here. Yeah, these were my two, farm yarns that I purchased. Actually, technically, I believe this is also a farm yarn. So these were my local Vermont, New York yarns. I have cards from all these places. And that's my yarn. Relatively reasonable compared to previous years, so I'm happy. I'm glad to be home, but it's always bittersweet to leave because it's really nice to see all my friends that I get to see once every 2 years. Overall, great trip. We ate at some really great places. I highly recommend staying in Woodstock if you ever visit upstate New York. I'm getting full honesty mode because I'm dumb. Didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was that Woodstock, like where the concert Woodstock happened. Here's why. There's a Woodstock, Illinois as well, and my brain just like, yeah, Woodstock, that's a normal name. That doesn't ring any bells. Duh. Yeah. Hi, Gigi. Apparently she wanted nothing to do with Colin the whole time I was gone and just wanted me to come home. So I'm being kept a very close eye on because I've been gone. Hey. So yeah, that was Rhinebeck. Regular vlogging will return for the rest of the week. Yeah, and hopefully you're going to get to see me start working on some of these. I'll just close by saying, if you've been hearing what happened on Friday, or what was the situation Friday, please do what you can to support a lot of those vendors. I believe if there are several people who have shared out, there's a list of the vendors from Friday that could definitely use some support. My plan is to start to, as soon as the bank account recovers from this weekend, is to try and support them as much as I can, just here and there. I have a plan to get gift cards to some of those or ask for gift cards from some of those vendors for Christmas. Yeah, just if you know what went down, just try and support those people the best you can. I will share them, follow them on Instagram. Just, a lot of the little guys need some help. And I think if I'm gonna say anything, I'll say that the silver lining to this is a really good time for us to come together and support each other and the smaller makers that are in our community, to advocate for the people in our community who are not always taken into consideration for these kinds of festivals, and just, it was kind of a heavy note to end on, but I think it's important just to talk about. And yeah, accessibility is important. So just, you know, keep that in mind in the future for everybody. Okay, sorry, good. Yeah, I just felt I need to say a little bit of something on that. I did get out a bunch of projects that I'm going to work on now that I'm home. Sweaters I want to finish. I have so many sweaters I want to knit now. Now that I bought yarn for, I already have the yarn for it, but I'm going to knit them now. So, yeah. Cool. I'm going to go and sit in silence and watch some Real Housewives, which I did on the plane and we did in the airport yesterday. But I'm just going to enjoy this day to just relax and decompress, because that was kind of the point of taking today off. Okay. I'm also going to edit this, and I have class tonight. So I'll maybe pop back on as we'll see. So there might not be a Tuesday vlog because this will be a really big vlog. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I hope you had a nice weekend. If you didn't go to Rhinebeck, I hope you had a good weekend. If you did go to Rhinebeck, and yeah, I'll check in with you guys later.